Is it the fresh baked bread, the juice, or the 3 kinds of mustard? Whatever magic Jersey Mike's is putting into its sandwiches, one thing's for sure, they really are a sub above the rest. Bread is the most fundamental part of any sandwich. Because of that, it's crucial that Jersey Mike's get it right. And it does. First off, the bread is baked in-store each day for ultimate freshness, something you can verify simply by walking into a location and smelling it bake. Secondly, all the rolls are made with the same water. The dough supplier for Jersey Mike's is based in New Jersey, where Jersey Mike's started, and the water used in the dough is exactly the same that is used for the bread in the Jersey Mike's sandwiches across the country. It means that no matter where you are eating your lunch, the bread will always have that specific Jersey Mike's taste. Third, there are lots of options. It's got wheat, rosemary parmesan, and a gluten-free roll, all of which are rigorously tested to make sure they are as good as the original white. Whether you want a bit of extra flavor from the rosemary parmesan, or if you need it to adhere to a gluten-free diet, the bread won't disappoint. Being able to customize your sandwich is key. It's got to taste good. So of course, Jersey Mike's lets you switch up your fixins. And the great thing about Jersey Mike's is that there are so many different ingredients to choose from. There's a whopping 8 different kinds of cold deli meats alone, plus hot meat options as well. There are 3 different types of cheeses, a menu of 8 sauces and toppings, 4 kinds of bread, and from tomatoes to avocados, a load of vegetables too. The options are pretty much unlimited, thanks to the variety. Jersey Mike's often goes viral on social media for trending sandwiches. Videos show customers trying out different combinations of ingredients to make their bespoke bite, some of whom have been trying to get it perfect for years. If your first sandwich isn't quite right, try again. The opportunity for sandwich discovery is limited only by your imagination. One way that Jersey Mike's makes sure that you want to polish off every morsel of your lunch is by being serious about the ingredients it uses. The chain may be famous for the quantity you receive, but the quality of its ingredients is also something the sandwich chain is clearly proud of. Its meats and cheeses all come from premium brands, and in 2019, it made the move to using no antibiotics ever pork. Not only does this mean there are fewer chemicals floating around, but it also means that the pigs are looked after in a more humane way than the more intensive farming practices. It had already made the move to NAE turkeys 2 years prior to that. The beef is also certified Angus beef, so every slice of beef that you dive into has been approved by USDA graders. It has gone through rigorous testing to make sure it's the very best on the market, and the certification process explicitly tests the meat for both taste and tenderness. For a chain of its size, these are some impressive moves from Jersey Mike's. If you've been to a Jersey Mike's, then you'll have seen the servers making the sandwiches right there in front of you. But are the ingredients themselves actually fresh? Like the quality of the ingredients, the freshness isn't something that Jersey Mike's shies away from talking about. Not only is all that bread baked fresh daily, but it turns out that all of the vegetables are prepared in the morning too. You'll never have a sandwich that has a soggy tomato from yesterday's leftovers, and the lettuce will always have crunch to it. As well as contributing to the overall flavor of the sandwich, these little details result in a much more texturally satisfying bite too.
What makes Jersey Mike's different?
Well, we fresh slice and fresh grill every sub made to order. We use the highest quality ingredients.
Servers will also slice the deli meat straight from a block right into your sandwich, so you know that's fresh too. But what about the cooked meat? On the menu it states freshly grilled bacon for its porky subs. And it seems that, like the rest of its oaths, Jersey Mike's is staying true to that promise. Videos from members of staff show off their skills at the grill and how they make big quantities of freshly cooked bacon ready to go into your BLT sandwich. Jersey Mike's is all about creating a sub above the rest, and one of the ways it does that is by adding the juice to its sandwiches. Though the name might suggest otherwise, there isn't any fruit in this particular juice. Instead, it's a simple formula of olive oil and red wine vinegar, which gets liberally applied to your sub if you want it.
Can I get a little more juice for the sandwich?
You like the juice, eh?
In the Jersey Mike's brand manifesto, the company touts their special juice, saying, "It's what turns good into great, better into best, and it elevates our sandwich to the highest level." The juice is the active ingredient in a sub above. It's an exquisite zing, a splash of extra and unexpected. In 2023, Jersey Mike's tricked its customers by pulling a social media prank on April Fool's Day, telling them that it'd be replacing the juice. Shocked customers flocked to the comments to talk about their love for the juice, many saying that it's what makes the sandwiches at Jersey Mike's so good.
And I like a lot of juice. Pour it on. Go ahead.
Sometimes size does matter. If you're not hungry, then Jersey Mike's is probably not the place for you, because there is nothing puny about the portion sizes here. No matter what you order, it's a safe bet your sandwich isn't going to be skimpy when it comes to the ingredients stacked in it. When compared to other restaurant chains, Jersey Mike's more than stacks up. Subway is the other big hitter in the sandwich world, but online reviews give Jersey Mike's the edge for its whopping portions when the two are side by side. And if the overstuffed regular sandwich still isn't enough, they also offer a giant 15-inch sub, sure to pop the buttons on your pants. A 15-inch sub probably isn't the first thing you're going to reach for if you're trying to watch what you're eating. But despite the stigma around a carby lunchtime option, the sandwiches at Jersey Mike's can actually still be pretty healthy. You just have to get smart about it. Besides the giant sub, Jersey Mike's also offers a mini version. If you also cut out the mayo and the juice, a mini turkey and provolone sandwich will clock in at just 460 calories, fewer than a Big Mac at McDonald's, and with more nutritional value to boot. If you're in the market for some quick food, there are worse places to go than your local Jersey Mike's, as long as you play it smart. Aside from the calorie content, nutritionists suggest that a sandwich is actually a pretty balanced meal. It can have the carbs, protein, and fats you need for a balanced diet, as long as you fill it correctly. Luckily, at Jersey Mike's, there are the options to do just that. Start with the wheat bread, then add some lean protein. The deli turkey or grilled chicken are great options. After that, you can pile on those vegetables and maybe take a pass on the white cheese this time. There you have it. You've got yourself a delicious, nutritious, and filling meal without resorting to a 15-inch belly buster. One thing that separates the different types of subs at Jersey Mike's is the wide variety of condiments on its menu, with flavors ranging from tangy to creamy so you can choose the perfect one for your order. For mustard fans, Jersey Mike's offers 3 different kinds to choose from: yellow, spicy brown, or honey. There's regular or chipotle mayo, as well as their classic Frank's hot sauce and lots more. But their most famous condiment has got to be Jersey Mike's signature hot chopped pepper relish. It's so popular, in fact, that Jersey Mike's decided to sell it as its own entity for customers to take home. The only downside is that it can be pretty elusive to find, as due to its popularity, it's often sold out. It's not just sauces, though. You could add more toppings in the form of pickles, peppers, and caramelized onions. It's yet another way that diners get to add their own twist on their order. And all of those combinations offer the sandwiches even more flavor, texture, and crucially, moistness that will make sure your sandwich never gets too dry. If you've got your heart set on a memory of a delicious sandwich you had that one time in the Jersey Mike's in Williston, Vermont, then you're going to want to have that same delicious sandwich experience when you visit another Jersey Mike's, whether it's on the California Coastal Highway or down east in Bar Harbor, Maine. This is where Jersey Mike's delivers yet again. Something customers appreciate about the chain is the consistency of the food that it puts out, no matter which state you're in. The same bread dough, the same high-quality ingredients, and the same policy on using fresh produce throughout all of its stores means that every sandwich is going to taste good every time. Of course, it's not just between states where Jersey Mike's performs on consistency. The quality control within individual restaurants is always kept at its high standards, making it no wonder their customers are so loyal. One TripAdvisor customer says, "These subs are made as I request time and time again. Consistency is their mantra." When you need your sandwich, you need it fast, and at Jersey Mike's, you'll have your sub wrapped and ready in no time at all. Online reviews regularly praise the staff at Jersey Mike's for its friendly, efficient service. Considering how popular the chain is and how busy it can get during rush hour, it's amazing what kind of rhythm the employees can get into.
Jersey Mike's slices your sub right in front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
And there's no wonder that the service is so speedy when you take a look at what the company is doing to promote such quick turnarounds. It often hosts inter-store competitions, where restaurants are put head-to-head to win the national sub-making competition. The winning team in 2018 took $30,000 back home to Port St. Lucie, Florida, after they made a sub from scratch in just 70 seconds. With prizes like that to work towards, it's no wonder that your average Jersey Mike's location is going all out to make sure you get your sandwich as soon as possible. One of the biggest criticisms of Jersey Mike's is the price of the subs. When compared to Subway, there is no denying that a Jersey Mike's sandwich is a touch more costly. In fact, you can expect to be charged about 30% more than you would pay for a sandwich at Subway. Of course, you get what you pay for, and Jersey Mike's fans would argue that they are paying for what they consider to be the elevated quality, size, freshness, and service at Jersey Mike's. Still, it's always good to be a bit savvy with the cents, and luckily there are a couple of hacks that can make your next order at Jersey Mike's even more palatable. The chain is constantly running some kind of promotion for its My Mike's members. For example, simply by signing up to the app, you'll get a free regular sub on your birthday, plus a 16-ounce soft drink to wash it down with. And that's just one way Jersey Mike's tries to entice you to come back with freebies and special deals. Throughout the year, the chain will often spring exciting deals on its customers too, such as $2 off any sub, double points days, and free delivery months. If you keep your ear to the ground, there's almost always a deal to be had at Jersey Mike's that will look after your wallet as much as it will your stomach.